Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I finally got my hands on the new GT-1B. So I thought what I would do is I'm just going to plug it in and give you a sort of you know, if you're considering getting one yourself, to try out, just so you can see what's involved in the software, like I did with the GT1 as well. So when you get it in the box, obviously you're going to get the GT-1B, you're going to get 4 batteries, and you're going to get the manual. That's all. So for the purpose of this demo, I already have a Boss power supply, which I'm going to plug in, and I'm just going to use a little cable just to power it up. There we go, first time powering up. Let's have a look at the interface. As always, you've got the easy setup mode over there. Effects 1/limiter, so that's different because it was compressor on the GT1. Overdrive distortion, that's the same. Preamp, that's what I'm very excited to have a look into, see what bass amplifiers they're now modeling. Effects 2 and mod, that's the same. Delay, reverb, memory, that's all the same. Okay, so yeah, the entire thing looks pretty much exactly the same except for that. Our output modes, obviously most people will use line phones. You know, if you're going straight into a mixer or whatever. Let's see what other modes we got here. Amp with no tweeter, that's pretty cool. Amp with a tweeter. And that's it. Display, obviously your contrast in the play, expression hold, tuner when you hold these 2 buttons in, loop when you hold the second 2 buttons in. You turn the pedal lights on or off, you know, if you're running on battery, sometimes you want to turn that off. Knobs, just these 3 on the side of the screen, what they do. Preferences, patch, what that pretty much just means, do you want every patch that you store, do you want to set the control 1 and the expression pedal, or do you want to have a system mode, so you know, sort of like a master mode. Loop, just your level. USB, for your levels there. Pedal calibration, factory reset, that's it. I want to go into memory edit. Let's have a look what's in all of these things. So in effects number 2/limiter, what can we change that to? Let's go look. Compressor, limiter, T-wah. T-wah is very cool for like funk stuff. Graphic EQ, parametric EQ, enhancer, I'm not sure what that is. Sensitivity, low, high, and your frequencies. Okay, so it's pretty much like just a enhancing EQ. Tone modify, what is that? Fat, presence, mild, tight, enhance, Reso 1, Reso 2, 3, high, and a level, and a low. That's pretty cool. Also sort of EQ. Your bass guys, you know, you need these sort of tools to really bring out a good sound. Bass simulator. Passive to active, active to passive, single to humbucker, humbucker to single, solid to hollow, single to acoustic, humbucker to acoustic. That's very cool. You can probably get some really interesting sounds out of that. Slow gear, I think we all know what that is. It's depending on how you set it. When you press a note, it's sort of like a volume envelope, like a fade in. Defretter, that's also cool for your jazz guys. Bass synth, that's what I was hoping they were going to put in. Thank God they did. Let's have a look in there. Saw or square, yeah. Cutoff frequency, effect level, sensitivity, decay, depth, resonance, and direct level. Super cool. If it's anything like what was built into the 100, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with that. Octave, self-explanatory. Pitch shifter, that's cool. Harmonist, very cool. Overtone, that's an interesting one. I use it on guitar every now and then. Overtone is basically, it makes it sound like you're adding an organ behind your sound. Very, very cool. Phaser, flange, tremolo, rotary, uni-V, vibrato. Uni-V is very interesting, by the way. If you're playing chords and stuff, give it a try. Ring mod, humanizer. This is another one I'm very happy they finally brought back, and I hope they put it back on the GT1 as well. If you ever heard the song Spit It Out by Slipknot, in the first place, maybe it's time you when the tables turn. Chorus, sub delay. Okay, and that's what's in effect 1 / limiter. Let's go to this overdrive distortion. See what we got in here. Booster. Now these are all, you've got to picture them as like having a little stomp box, either running into your amp or running after the amp. Okay, booster, natural, bass overdrive, blues overdrive, bass distortion, GUV distortion, bass MT, metal zone, bass fuzz, muff fuzz. I'm sure you guys will have fun with those. I'm not sure how to even pronounce it, high bend or something. AB distortion, bass drive, bass, what's that, DI? Yeah. Parametric EQ. That's interesting. So they've added another EQ there. That was something I was asking for the GT1. I actually need to go back and check the GT1 and see if they can do that, because I never really went to the end of the overdrive distortion, because I don't usually use that sort of thing. Super cool. Okay, that's what we all been waiting for. The amps. Super flat. Flip top, B-Man, concert, bass 360, session. I'm sure some of you guys maybe are more familiar with these terms than I am, because, you know, guitarist. Acoustic bass, GK bass, I wonder what that is. Mark, finally. Guitar clean, guitar crunch, guitar drive, guitar metal. Now I wonder what those are. I wonder if those are set for guys who want to do a bit of both. That'll be interesting. Okay, that's that. What is this? Okay, FX2. I'm pretty certain it's going to be the same as the first one, but let's just have a look to double check. Sometimes they add stuff in FX 1 or 2. Like I know on the GT100 there was something different. Oh, like this. Yeah, no, that's the same. Alright. What is next? Okay, then obviously you got delay. Let's see what types of delay we got. Standard, pan, reverse, analog, tape, modulate, Terra Echo. That's also fun for you guys who like to play with some weird sounds. Reverb. Looks like this. Here we go. Ambient, room, hall 1 and 2, plate, spring, modulate, delay. And so you can have up to what, 3 types of delay? Because you got the 4 types, sorry, because you got the 2 effects, which can both be sub delays, plus the delay itself, and now in the reverb there's a delay as well that goes all the way up to, sure, that's quite long. Either BPM or 640 milliseconds. Not too shabby. What's in our master section? Your BPM, your key for your harmonist and stuff, patch volume, a little bit of an EQ here, low, mid and high, and your mid you can change the frequency in the Q. That's nice. Another thing, yeah, that's another one I need to check the GT1 if it does. I'll mention that at the end of the video once I'm done. Okay, and then you've got your control, your expression pedals, your switch, etc. How many sides have we got? 6. Your up and down, your patch level, and your out level. I think these are masters. That's super cool, man. So I'm not going to plug it in just yet. I'll do that in the next video. This one was more for just the guys that are interested in what it has to offer. You know, just going through the software and all of that, and you know, you can normally figure out just from what's in the software if it's something that you can use. I think this is really cool. They've included some features that a lot of the guys on the GT1 and GT-1B groups have asked, certain EQs and whatnot. Good job, boss. Yeah, so there were a few things that I noticed on the GT-1B that I wanted to see if they do on this one. The one was in the Overdrive. The very last type was an EQ. Let's have a look here. No, see, the GT1 doesn't do that. So that's very clever. I think it's something they should consider putting into the software on the GT1 if they do another upgrade. What else was there? The reverb, the last type was a delay. Yes, you have that on the GT1. That's cool. And I think that was about it. Patch level. Oh, cool. We do have a master EQ on the GT1, and I've already set it to something, so I must have done this so long ago I forgot. Please leave a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let me know if you're keen to see the next one. Can't wait to do it. Cheers. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you to the guys from Boss for always giving me some awesome gear to play with. See you next time. Bye.